Food is one of the areas that is rapidly pushing technology forward. This change has happened subtly, but it's affecting everything from how we interact with food, manufacture it, and consume it. So this week, we're going to take a look at the many ways that technology is changing food. If you say that technology is changing food, one of the first things that may come to mind are apps like No Wait that inform you of the wait time at your favorite restaurant, or Grubhub and Eat Street, which enable you to place orders from your favorite eateries. But it's services like Postmates that are taking it a step farther. Postmates' tagline is anything, anytime, anywhere, we'll get it. Now, Postmates is not alone in providing that service. Both HelloFresh and Blue Apron both deliver food for you to prepare at home. Postmates are more likely to deliver food faster and beyond the scope of HelloFresh and Blue Apron, while Blue Apron and HelloFresh can include recipes or cooking instructions to craft a special meal. Now, I don't want you to think that technology's touch on food is limited to food delivery. Eatsa is a restaurant that utilizes technology to provide fast food without cashiers and without lines. They employ tablets to allow customers to select their items, and they are provided at cubbies that are called pickup portals. Other restaurants such as Cali Burger are doing more than using technology to speed up your order. They use a robotic kitchen assistant named Flippy that cooks and prepares their burgers. Coffee X works in conjunction with an app or tablet to provide a no-wait coffee ordering process with the creation of a robotic coffee bar. Companies such as Impossible Foods, Beyond Meats, and Moving Mountains have all produced plant-based alternatives to meat that have become difficult in some cases to distinguish from animal meat itself. They sizzle and release a red liquid similar to when cooking animal meat. Now, admittedly, the tech in this is a little hidden in the process, but it isn't in regards to casein plastics. These are starch-based plastics that can replace traditional plastics. This is important because now you can have a bottle of milk where the bottle itself is made of milk. This means that the bottle will biodegrade in a matter of weeks versus plastics that are currently used. Feel free to email me your questions, and for News for Tucson, I'm your tech contributor, Quincy Hobbs.